Namaskaram. Hi, Teen Carriger from Guru Yoga, and thank you for joining me today for this video that you can be doing offline or online at any point in time, on demand at 24/7. So thank you for joining me today, and we're going to set up for this short but burst of 30 minutes for your yoga, just in case you don't have enough time and your management within the time is a bit tight or cramped up, and you want to schedule a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of strength, a little bit of meditation, and a lot of bit of yoga. Well, this is it. So have a seat comfortably, either sitting cross-legged. I'm sitting here in Virasana, which is hero pose, and I want you to draw the eyes to shut with the palms facing up. I want you to relax the shoulders. Feel the spine start to lift towards the sky as you feel the back of the neck also rising, and then the chin will start to follow. So you're looking in between the eyebrows, lightly, soft through the eyelids, the eye sockets, and even relaxed through the face and then the jaw. Connecting your thumb to your index finger, Nana Mudra, the hand gesture of focus and concentration, one of the most universally used hand gestures in the practice of yoga, which represents your individual consciousness in relation to the universal consciousness. Now focusing on the breath, inhaling through the nose, and also exhaling through the nose. Continue to take this breath a little bit deeper, a little bit slower, with more intention to just focus purely on the breath. I want you to shift your awareness from the breath to just one thought. Not a trail of thoughts, but just one thought. And I want you to let that thought now slowly dissolve until you come back to the breath. And then coming back to that one thought. And then coming back to the breath. So back to the thought. And return back to the inhales and the exhales. So anytime in this practice, when your mind seems to wander, and you can't shake the thought or the emotion, just revert back to your breathing. It'll bring you back to focus. It'll bring you back to presence, to this moment. So that there are no interruptions, no disturbances coming from the mind. Just more about being conscious of where you are at each moment within your practice, which will give you the most fullest experience possible. Involving yourself 100% in what you're doing, what you're experiencing, rather than a thought which may pull you away from opportunity, manifestation, creation. Let the breath relax you. Let it calm you down. Allow it to bring you focus, contentment, or santosha as we call it. Not rushing towards anything or rushing away from anything. Just being patient with your breath. And you start to notice that the heart rate will slow down. The body will adjust. find yourself in one of the most purest, most natural settings that could ever happen. It's peacefulness that we all try to search for, we all try to attain, but really it's just about finding. It exists within us at all times, but it's just depend on the decision whether or not we want to go there or not. Whether you want to put an excuse in front of that peacefulness, or a form of procrastination, or laziness, or unconscious or subconsciousness. All these things that we control, all these things that stop us from becoming more aware, becoming more attentive, more assertive, more conscious. So the most efficient way and the most optimized way to bring you to calmness is to just breathe. Take an 8-second count on the way in, and then 8 to 10-second count on the way out. So not rushing the breath to leave you nor bring it in. Take the time to inhale and fully experience the time to exhale. Similar to the sun hitting my face, it takes about 8 minutes for the rays that leave the sun to hit me. I'm not rushing to bring the sun to me. It's just happening. Just like you're allowing your practice to come to you. Patience is the key, as impatience brings poor decision making, irrational thinking. It stops you from opportunity. It diminishes clarity. Come back to observing the breath. Take one more inhale. And a long, relaxed, full breath out. Taking the hands to the mat now. Coming off the block, if you were on one. Rotate the biceps towards the front of your space. Send the chin forward. Pull the belly button away from the chest. And just inhale and exhale. You should be able to distinguish between the muscle relaxing and the muscle tightening, all via your breathing. So connect the breath to the movement of the body and let the body cater to the movement of the breath. Slowly sitting back with the toes tucked under. Extend the arms forward, right? We're going to look forward. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. If you need to take the hands a little bit wide, if you have tight shoulders or chest, we're here. Eventually the chest is going to land just on the thighs. We're setting the neck long, and then you're going to look slightly down, but in front of you. in front of the chest. Lengthening the spine, take a breath in. And slowly pressing back into downward facing dog as you exhale. So tuck the toes under if they're already tucked under. Pressing the hands into the mat, pressing the hips away from the hands, and let the head hang. Close the eyes for a moment, and I want you to just breathe. So check into the grounding of your stance, of your asana, of your posture. Finding complete balance, so the same width between the hands and the feet. Your belly button should be in between, centered. Whether the heels are on or off the ground is up to you. And then feel like you're pushing yourself away from the front of the mat. Disregard the distractions that may come up mentally from something that's coming up physically. Breathing in. And then slowly walking the feet forward towards the front of the mat as you exhale. So feet a little bit wider than your hips. I want you to bend your knees so the shoulders are in front of the kneecaps, and I want you to bend the elbows, hands to elbows. So maybe the forearms are touching the ground, maybe the wrists are touching the ground, but I want you to let the head to hang. And then I want you to start to lengthen the legs as you leave your spine floating towards the floor. Use your breath to elongate the spine towards the ground, right? The elbows feel like they're being drawn to the earth. The skull also hanging. Breathe in. And then out. Deep inhale. And slowly press the hands into the floor. Lengthen the legs as you breathe out. And then one vertebra at a time, you're going to come up to standing. Legs are straight, chin tucked under. Roll up to Tadasana Namaskar, mountain posture. All right, sweet. All right, come to the front of the mat. Big toes touch, little gap in the heel. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. We're here. I want you to draw the eyes to shut. Take the hands to the sky. Reach up, chin high. Inhale. Hands to your heart space. And exhale. So I want you to do the movement as slowly and as dedicated and purposeful as possible. Hands up, breathe in. Bend the knees, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. And then slowly step back, high plank, breathe out. We're on the top of a push-up, right? Dandasana. Neck long, pull the toes towards your belly button, take a deep inhale. Come forward with the shoulders. And then gently lowering on the exhale. Cobra, Bhujangasana, slight bend in the elbows. Chest rises gradually on the breath in. Tuck the toes under, strong through the hands, press back, and then exhale. It's downward facing dog. Eyes are shut, the breath still slow, still committed, still relaxed. Lift the right heel, take an inhale. Come forward, high plank, exhale. So the knee is hovering slightly off the floor. I want you to slowly bring that knee to the elbow while keeping the top of the right foot on the floor. Breathing in and then out again. Shoulder blades wide. Take a full breath here. And while the knee is connected to the elbow, lift the right foot off the floor. Slow breath in, stepping forward into a lunge, exhaling. Lower the back knee, chest up nice and high, shoulder blades back, breathing in. And then out again. I want you to come forward so that the heel on your right foot comes off the ground, right shoulder on the inside or outside of the knee. And then take the chin to the sky. Press on the top of the left foot. Sending the spine forward, tuck the toes under the left leg, take a breath in, lift the back knee, and then exhale out. Forward a little bit more, inhale. Stepping forward, Malasana garland pose, exhale. Elbows wide on the inside of the knees, chest up nice and high. Take a breath in. Relaxing the shoulders, exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. So if the heels need to come off the ground, they come off the ground. If you're on a block, you're on a block. Inhale. Lengthen the legs, folding, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step or jump back, high to low plank, exhaling. You can stay in Cobra, Bhujangasana, or into an up dog. Knees and thighs off the floor, inhale. A slow down facing dog, exhale. Curl the toes over. And then find that breath. High plank, breathe in. Left foot off the floor, breathe out. Left knee, left elbow, top of the foot on the floor to support. Inhaling. And then emptying. Shoulders forward, breathing in. Stepping forward into a lunge, exhale. Lower the back knee, top of the foot on the floor. And then start to come forward with the chest, right? Opening up that heart space. Chin lifted. And eventually the left heel off the ground. Long breath in. And even longer exhale out. Tuck the toes under the right foot. Lift the back knee. Inhale. Really drive forward with the hips on the exhale. Fill the lungs one more time. Stepping forward, Malasana, garland pose, exhale. Hands at your hearts, chest wide, breathing in. And then out again. One more inhale. And a folding, bowing, exhale. To the sky, mountain pose, reaching up, wide legs, yeah? Inhale. Hands at your heart space. Empty. Reach up, breathe in. Bend the knees, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high plank, low plank, exhale. Cobra and up dog, breathe in. Dog pose, breathe out. Left knee, left elbow, inhale. Step forward, lower the back knee, exhale. Slow breath in. Right leg forward, Malasana, exhale. Lengthen the legs, inhale. Step back, high to low plank, exhaling. Breathe into an up dog. Press, down facing dog, breathe out. Right leg to the elbow, breathe in. Stepping forward, lower the back knee, exhaling. Chin high, inhale. Left leg follows, Malasana, exhale. To the sky, reaching up for the lungs. Hands at your heart in prayer. Exhale. Breathe up again. Forward fold. Empty. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step or jump back. High to low plank. Exhale. Up dog. A full breath in. Down dog. A long breath out. Shoulders relaxed. Head hangs. Take a breath. And then press into the heels. Right leg, take it to the sky. Breathe in. Come forward, lower the back knee as you exhale. So chest up nice and high, right? You're gonna go on the outer edge of your right foot now. And we're gonna take the chest up. So we're gonna come up to this position. Right hand on right knee, left hand on left hip. But really feel like you're pulling up, right, with the spine rather than dumping into the joint. So everything's active here. Take a breath. And then hands at your heart in prayer. Come forward, breathe in. Left elbow to the floor. Twist to the right as you exhale. So if you need a block underneath that left elbow, use it. Otherwise, we're rotating towards the right side of our mat. Inhaling. And then empty. A deep breath in. Long breath out. One more. Full inhale. And then release. Hands on the floor. Exhaling. Take your right leg back. Low plank. Cobra. Up dog. Inhale. Toe stuck under. Press back. Breathe out. Left leg high for the lungs. Come forward. Lower the back knee. Exhale. So you're on the outer edge of your left foot this time. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right hip, and you're coming up, chest nice and wide. So again, it's this lift, still focusing on the breath, inhaling, and then exhaling. This balance, right, is all driven by how slow and how committed you are to your breathing. Not thinking about anything else other than inhaling and exhaling, possibly. Take your hands to your heart space. Deep breath in. Slowly bring the right elbow to the floor. Exhale. So a little bit of a twist, right? Press your left hand on top of the right to find that balance. You're going to feel your right hip come forward. And then just breathe. Observe everything that's happening in this posture. And let it go like your next exhale. Another breath here. Twist. Exhale. Really feel that right hip softening to the floor. Fill the lungs one more time. And then release. Hands on the floor. Exhale. Left leg goes back. Breathe in. Land softly with the chest. Exhale. And then another up dog. Hands near the lower ribs. Breathe in. Press back into Virasana. Hero pose as you exhale. All right, so we're going to get the toes to touch. Knees are going to go a little bit wider. To sit upright. Tuck the toes under if you need to, but otherwise I have the toes pointing away. I want you to slowly start to work your way back. Fingertips pointing the direction of the knees. You're going to feel like you're externally rotating the thighs, chin to chest slightly, and then widening the chest. Focus on the middle of your forehead. Supported by the arms. Chin slightly forward. And you're breathing. And you're meditating. And you're manifesting. And you're creating. All these things necessary for you to move forward, for you to enrich and enhance your life. One more breath in. And coming back to center. Exhale. Alright, we're going to sit. So you can sit cross-legged. If you can sit into half lotus or full lotus, whatever option works best for you. Again, you can sit on a block if you need to. But we're here, right? With the palms facing up. I want you to draw the eyes to shut. Coming back to slowing down that breath. Opportunities arise when you stop looking for them. Allow the energy to come to you based on your energy. Completely relaxing the shoulders, and then turning the head to the right. Back to center, turning the head to the left. And back to center again. How long the moment is or how short the moment is, experience the moment, enjoy the moment, take it for what it is, do the necessary requirements, actions within those moments, and then let the moment go. We'll seal this practice off with an Om. Collectively breathe in. Slight bow the chin, hands lift, Agna, third iris. Satchitananda Soham. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today on that little mini session, and I hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to comment below, make suggestions, subscribe, as well as there'll be more content and videos coming up, so stay tuned and check out guru.com as well as the YouTube as well. Namaste.